Okay, we're working on the horse trailer. My wife is actually going to go through and take everything off, get all this wood out, because we will need to pressure wash and sand the crap out of this thing. So this is the start of the interior, and exterior will be happening either today or tomorrow. Well, my wife got quite a bit of it done. Ended up coming out here to help her, and then she had granddaughter duty. So I came and got the rest of it out. So it's out, it's not swept out clean yet, but there are a lot of screws that are in, I don't know if you can see them, but there's screws that held the tongue and groove in place. So I'm gonna have to get the grinder out, they're all rusted, and cut those out. I'm gonna cut these where the pins that hold the cross braces here to keep the horses in, I'll cut those out. But there's a first good work day. It's about 100 degrees out right now, so who wants to work in that weather? Not me. But there's one more step. Let the sanding games begin. There's a bunch of surface rust everywhere, dents, dings, scratches. I'm gonna have a lot of fun. I don't know if you caught that, but the boss came out for a quick check on the progress. So far, 2 thumbs up. We live in a small community here, and there's always someone that wants to come by and check out what you're doing. Okay, I'm going to try my hand at bondoing. I haven't done it in years, but I was a sheetrock finisher. I taped sheetrock for a living, so I don't think it's too much different. We'll see what happens. I need to rough it up a little bit, and I'm going to hit all these little spots, try and slick them out a little bit. It's kind of hard to see. I doubt if you can see it with that, but I'll slick it out. I don't think it's going to need much attention on the roof because we're putting a rubberized coating on there, but I wanted to play a little bit and see what happens. I was going to time lapse all this work, but it's been so hot that the camera, actually my phone, shuts off from overheating. So I'll just do a little bit of before and a little bit of after, which who needs to see anybody sit there and sand. So there's a start on the lower level. The upper is pretty much done. I've got one spot to sand out, but for what it's gonna be, I think it's perfect. Well, that's kind of a wrap for the exterior walls. I pretty much sanded everything out, got down to the metal everywhere where you see gray. I got down to the bare metal, and that's etching primer. So I got that so it won't flash rust on me. I mean, it's actually in really good condition. Up on the very front, there's some bad cancer rust up there. And on the very back, where the back end of the horses are, so obviously they've been peeing on it for years, so I have to grind a lot of that out. I haven't done the back doors. But on the sides, I mean, it really turned out pretty good. So I will have to really fix this bad cancer up here in the front. The whole nose, they put fiberglass epoxy on it and Bondo. So I ground it down what I could, but I'm gonna Bondo the inside of that and the outside. There's a big dent right here. I'm hoping you can see it. I'll need to get inside this one compartment and put my feet on it and try and pop that sucker out. But I missed a little bit. I need to prime that and this. I didn't do that. But then I'm going to start, probably not tomorrow, but the next day, going in there and cutting out the manger area where they put the hay for the horses and get that all cut out so it gives us more space to put product and put our power pack and the music box and all the stuff that we need in there, our wiring and what have you. So it's getting closer. We're trying to get it done just kind of basic at first so we can use it while the hot weather is here, and then keep tweaking it, make it nicer as we go. So probably the next thing is Bondo in the front and getting these back doors ready. There you go. Next, I'm going to try and drill out all these rivets on both windows and see if I can take those out and replace this metal trim, windowsill, whatever you want to call it, and probably get some plexiglass cut. But the same thing on this. But I'll get that out, get it all cleaned up, and when I paint, it's just going to be less things to mask off, and then I will replace them when I'm finished. I got it. It was a lot easier than I thought. So on the left-hand side there, you can see where it's still kind of rusty. Well, I drilled out the rivets and got that plate out, so it's going to give us a much bigger window on this side here, on the driver's side. That's going to give us some more air. But it was pretty easy. A bigger drill bit to drill the head out, and then a little small one to push the shaft through and drill that out. This side was really simple. It literally took 10-15 minutes. But I'll be sanding that out tomorrow and priming it, and I am just about ready to start doing some paint. I do have the bodywork in the front to do. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow also. It's not as hot today, but we have got a lot of cloud cover, and it's super sticky, muggy, humid. Something we're not used to around here. But there you go. There's another update. So I did cut out the divider in the center. There was a pole that came from here and went straight down with a little swinging door so you could get on either side. And then there was a divider going down the middle to keep the horses separated so they wouldn't fight whatever over food. But that wasn't too bad. Just a little grinding and some sparks, not too bad. But we were gonna originally leave half of this manger area in, take this half out and leave this half so we could use it for storage. Now I think we're gonna take it completely out, and I'll build a small radius cabinet that will fit there, which will hold the solar generator that will plug in everything, the freezer and the music box that she's got for the ice cream truck. But that'll be the next thing I'm doing after I finish a little Bondo work in the front. But I think I might want to do that, cut this out before, because it's pretty nasty in here. I mean, you could see daylight through there, and off to the side here, I mean, it's pretty eroded down in there. I bought a plasma cutter about a year ago, and it's still in the box, so I think we're gonna try that. But this will be the end of this video, and we'll get started on some more stuff. So there's your update. Stay tuned for more. Thank you.